So getting in great shape, building muscle, dropping fat on a vegan or vegetarian diet, people always ask, is it possible? It's definitely possible, but it's definitely harder as well. One reason for that, and the main reason that a lot of the controversy around it, is getting protein. Protein is the building blocks of your muscle, and it's very important to the way that we train and how most athletes build strength and build muscle. So in a vegan diet specifically, there's obviously no animal products at all. So you need to get all of your protein from pulses and other plant sources. The problem is, alongside the protein, you do get a lot more carbohydrates. So we have grains such as quinoa, where you have 6 grams of protein for a 100-gram portion. You're getting 35 grams of carbs on top. So we're looking for like 30-40 grams of protein in a portion for a guy, and maybe for a smaller guy or a lady, you're looking at somewhere 25-30 grams. You somehow, to get that alone, you'd have to have a lot of carbohydrates. And of course you can combine with pulses, tofu, and things like that, but we'd recommend adding supplements to that. You can get a good vegan protein blend, and there you'll get your whole portion, very low carbohydrate. So it can be done. With a vegetarian, you have eggs, which are a great source of protein, very high in fat, very high in protein. They're perfect. So again, it would be good to have more dairy products as well. You have whey protein, cottage cheese, skyr yogurts, things like that. So you can do it a lot easier. But again, supplement is probably a good idea as well. But to hit our protein requirements is while keeping the carbohydrates low is important, because just the added carbohydrates means added calories. There's 4 calories in every gram of carbohydrates. So if by eating a vegan diet you have to eat another 200 grams of carbohydrates on your diet to hit the same protein, which without supplements is a necessity, you're throwing in 800 extra calories to get the same amount of protein. And if we're looking at body composition, 800 more calories is a lot of extra energy to put into your body. So unless you want to do an extra hour and a half, 2 hours of cardio every day to burn that off, then you'd need to find supplements as a way to put it in. So a good way of looking at it is that there is 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. So we're talking about the 800 extra calories there. The thinking about putting 4 days of 800 calories in, you're almost adding a pound of fat on top. So that's something that's really important to think, how can we make sure that that doesn't happen? Which is where the supplements must come in on a vegan, and if you're on a vegetarian diet, then we just have to up your eggs as well as supplements as well.